what's holding us back is a more aggressive policy, I would say, being more coercive in the policies we're adopting to increase the cost of, car ownership, traditional fuel-based cars, and also incentivize people to move into cleaner modes. So what we're calling for is a bit more, aggressive policy making and, real results on the ground, because we're still lagging behind in terms of adoption of clean modes of transport, public transport being one of them. I mean, if we just look at the numbers, 25% of CO2 emissions come from the mobility sector in the GCC. Around 90% of trips in our cities are done in personalized vehicles. I mean, this is a very low adoption rate of public transport. Again, a low adoption of EVs. And what we're trying to call for is, sustainable strategy, something that moves us in the direction of countries like Europe and Southeast Asia and Singapore.
So what are some of the sustainable mobility solutions that GCC countries and cities like Abu Dhabi, like Dubai, or like Riyadh could be implementing right now?
So what we're looking for is, first of all, bringing in technology into the space to the extent possible. Big investments have happened in public transport. As I said, policy making will enable more adoption, but also, the quest towards more adoption of electric vehicles will be key, because you are looking for, on the one hand, adopting a clean mode that doesn't harm the environment as much as the car. So what we're asking for is, on the one hand, support from governments in setting the right policies, as we said, but also public-private partnerships, in the design of cities, giving space for EV charging stations, also looking at rallying investments to the extent possible in the mobility technology space and in the innovation space. And what we're seeing, I mean, a lot of effort has been made, and let's be fair about that. Besides the investments in public transport, there's effort also in becoming test beds for future technologies. I mean, Hyperloop is one of them, and Abu Dhabi has tested a lot of these technologies. Another major development is the announcements on mega projects like the line in Neom, and His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, announced developing the first eco-friendly, tech-enabled, most customer-centric, I would say, mobility solution. So we need to see more of this. The burden is on governments to take the right approach, put the right policies in place, as we said, to increase the cost of fuel-based cars, and at the same time enable adoption of cleaner modes.